Hola Sagittarius, this is your love reading for June 2019. Let's get right to it. Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Sagittarius's love energies for June 2019? Any messages that you have that can help Sagittarius reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine would be greatly appreciated. Sagittarius love energies, June 2019. What do you see? What do they need to know? Thank you. Okay, energies that Sagittarius has just passed out of, or is recently passing out of. We have the Knight of Coins in reversed. Okay, keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider it personal. Rates, info, email, or below, just send me an email. Also, my 2019 Sun Moon readings are in my playlists. Go check out your Sun Moon predictions for 2019. My 2018 are also in there. Energies for June, love energies for June 2019. We have the Two of Swords in the upright. Okay. And then finally, the other things I had to mention. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question. I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex, so check that out. And I'm on Facebook and Instagram where I upload my weeklies, so feel free to message me on there if you'd like. Alrighty. Bum, bum, bum. You know, it's weird, it's a love reading, but I know you guys are having, at least stressing about finance. This is just a side, kind of a side thing. I know you guys are stressing about your financial situation right now. I've felt that for a majority of you guys over a period of time, and you would say, okay, well, this is a love reading. Why are you mentioning that? Because if you're stressed out about your finances and things like that, that can really factor in if you have time for a personal life, or if you can afford, you know, if you're a Sagittarius male, can you afford, you know, dating to pick up somebody's check, you know, what have you. So yes, if your finances are failing, or even if you're a female, if your finances are failing and your focus is on that and kind of getting your head above water, you're not going to have really a lot of time for love, or you know, or just being stressed all the time is not going to allow for healthy relationships. So that's why I mentioned that. Alrighty, so energies moving out of here. We have the Knight of Coins in reversed. Okay. I feel like you are very adamant about kind of staying where you are. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is about being stuck in a comfort zone, almost to the point of being stubborn. You guys don't want to take any chances. You don't want to have any adventures, which is really, you know, weird for you guys. And I think, you know, the energies are coming out of, you kind of decided, and it could be because your finances also, like I said, because the Knight of Pentacles is, or the Knight of Coins is about, you know, having to check your finances and deal with, you know, not wanting to deal with practical matters, but have to, and, you know, or finding out that you mismanaged something when it came to money. So, I mean, that can be the crux of it for most of you. But I think in regards to whatever is going on around you, I don't think you're ready to work on a relationship. If the Knight of Pentacles was in the Knight of Coins was in the upright, sorry, it would be about wanting to work on a relationship or wanting to find love. And I'm just not seeing that. I feel like you're kind of in this area like, nope, I'm not letting anybody in right now. I don't need to have, you know, to deal with that. That's not something that I need to have on my plate, okay? For others of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's not a very stable person. In the past, it wasn't someone you could really count on. They weren't tried and true. They weren't steady. And you know, they weren't reliable is what I'm getting with the Knight of Coins. You never knew what they were going to do next. They're not known to work on things, okay? Two of Swords, and I will be pulling clarifiers on this. We have the Two of Swords here. It's funny that this person, see how she's kind of jumping up with her swords, or she's pointing them at this Knight of Coins here. So if it is that person, I feel like you're very defensive about them, okay? You're defensive about kind of letting them in. You have your little comfort circle going on, and June, you're not really sure. But the Two of Swords is also about indecision. So I do think you all are thinking about somebody. You might be thinking about your situation right now, and you're just not sure. You're not certain. You don't feel like you can make a commitment to somebody because of either what's going on in your life right now, what's going on in your bank account. Maybe you don't have enough information on a person. Maybe you don't know what to make out of a person. Make out. I'm thinking of like making out, but you know what I mean? And you're just unsure about them. So you're not going to be making any decisions. You're not going to be making any movement. You're just kind of hanging out. It's a stalemate. You're listening. You're waiting for more information to come in before you determine what you're going to do. Okay, but for right now, you just don't have enough information, or you're just not in a place to. You need more balance in your life. You need balance with. I think you need balance with your money too. You're trying to balance your money, your bank accounts, and stuff like that. I do feel like money is heavily on your mind with you guys, or with you all. So in June, I mean, I still kind of feel like you're continuing on with this whole financial thing. I really think like love is the last thing on your mind, which I'm wondering how many of you are going to come in here and look at this. If love is the last thing on your mind, why would you look at a love reading? But the Two of Pentacles is just being in over your head. Really trying to pay bills that you can't pay, and really struggling to just stay afloat, and things like that, and really kind of being out of balance. So and feeling overwhelmed. Okay, now, you could be overwhelmed by a person. Maybe they're making demands on you, and you feel like no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to please them, because the Two of Pentacles could be like somebody who's unreasonable. Their demands are unreasonable, and no matter how hard you try, you can't make them happy. So it could definitely be that too. So it's an either or. But all over, I'm just getting you guys are under immense pressure right now, and I think that's affecting your psyche. I think that's affecting you spiritually. Why is this Knight of Coins here in reverse for Sagittarius? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Knight of Coins in reverse for Sagittarius. Love influences they're passing out of. Who is this person? What is this energy? Yeah, you guys, we're trying to kind of get your power back again. Or you're trying to get your power back. Yes. You're trying to be the boss again. You're trying to be inspired, motivate yourself, kind of get to a place you were trying to create a new beginning, trying to figure out if you want to have a new beginning. Could be a new beginning in love. I feel like you're trying to do this, but the opportunities aren't coming to you. Okay. I always feel like for some of you, you don't want a relationship unless you're in a certain place. So, unless, you have a house, or your bank account's where you want it to be, or what have you. I feel like if you're not in a certain place, and you have all the aspirations you had all the aspirations to do this, but it's not working out, okay? For some of you, you're working away from home. So you might be working away from home and you're having problems, like a long distance is affecting a relationship you have. It's affecting communication that you have with somebody. So it's causing a setback in regards to that. Because you're trying to make this new beginning, or you're trying to make something happen, but you have to go away in order to do this. And I think it's affecting things. Why is this Two of Swords here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for this Two of Swords. I really get distrust here in regards to somebody who might have popped up. I'm not seeing any X readings or anything, but that person, I just get a little bit defensive about them. Why is this Two of Swords here in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Two of Swords in the upright. Person, personality. It's funny, I also got, you're just trying to fend off everybody while you try to figure out what to do, while you figure out how to work on your fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, and you're trying to improve your situation. Things have been really up and down for you guys, and that's what I mean. I don't feel like you want to issue somebody, oh, there you guys are on your head. Issue somebody in, or invite somebody into your life when everything is in flux right now. It's going up, it's going down. Things seem really good 1 minute, and then they turn around. But like I said, you're working very hard to try and improve your situation. But with the Temperance card here in reverse, which is the card of Sagittarius, you guys are having a really hard time. You're having a hard time finding balance. You're having a hard time finding alignment. You're having a hard time kind of looking at everything that is going on right now and saying to yourself, okay, what can I change so that things become more positive? What can I get rid of that's negative? I mean, and you're having a hard time seeing that. You also have really negative thought patterns right now too, which is kind of, off-putting people, okay? I feel like and you guys are the eternal optimists, but I feel like you've been taking the beat down for like the last few months. It's really starting to affect you spiritually, and you emanate that, and then other people sense that. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups here in reversed. I'm getting from this that you all are just very confused about relationships, friendships. Again, I just don't think you're in a place where you are ready to extend that. If you are having relations, believe it or not, I got from this Three of Cups in reversed. It's one night stands. It's something outside of your relationship, or someone's doing this. I just don't feel like it's very serious. It's very casual. Because you all, I almost, what I'm getting is like you need some kind of stamp of approval, or you need something before you can move forward, before you can decide to have a relationship with somebody. And the Three of Cups too, your dynamic around you, it has changed. The Three of Cups. Okay, I just felt something move my chair and nobody's in this room with me. Hopefully that was just my imagination, but that freaked me out a little bit. All right. Sorry if I was like, what? So, and now I totally lost my thought process because I got chills. Alrighty. So, which I shouldn't be worried about because I always say my grounding prayers before I do tarot, but I was like, whoa. Alrighty. So, I mean, okay. So it's block creativity. So to me, again, opportunities aren't coming to you because, things are blocked, and they're blocked because of your mental state right now and what is kind of going on. I don't feel like you have created a space for people to enter into your circle. I think it's a little bit the opposite for those of you who are, this reading resonates with. Also, if a reading doesn't resonate with you, you shouldn't even be into the reading this far. I get people, they hang out and then they're like, oh, that reading sucked. And then they put a thumbs down, which is funny to me. I mean, if something doesn't resonate with me within like a couple minutes, I just kind of move on to another reader. I know it's not for me. Why waste your time? Why is this Two of Coins here in reverse for how Sagittarius is going to be moving forward in love in June 2019? Who is this person? What is this energy? Two of Coins, please. Yeah, I mean, try as you must. Things are not working out. It seems like you're working hard, but things aren't working. And another thing is, as you move through through June, you're going to kind of be like, I'm doing all this work and like nothing is happening. And then after a while, you're going to be like, why bother? Like starting to get that kind of attitude. I feel like for the optimists, you all are kind of getting dragged down a little bit. Or maybe if it's this person that you're with and they're unreasonable and they put demands on you, here you are working really hard to please them. It's never good enough. So that's kind of dragging you down. You have the Moon card in the upright, which is the card of Pisces. So that's kind of calling to you to figure out why you aren't fulfilled with the Empress, why things aren't growing with the Empress. For some of you, it might be, remember when I said this person, whatever you do, you can't please them. They could also be like overly smothering. They're like all over you all the time. Empress card in reverse can sometimes be that. Someone who's overly nurturing, wants to do everything for you, and it's just kind of cutting into your freedom and annoying you. Moving through June. But this Moon card in the upright is asking of you to address things you have internally. Your fears, your your internal workings and things like this. Instead of trying to issue somebody into your life, try to figure out, am I creating an environment for them in order to do so? What ticks inside of me that doesn't allow me to do so? Uncover these mysteries that you have, because the Moon card is very mysterious. It's about connecting with your subconscious, connecting with your dreams to figure things out about yourself that are hidden. So I feel like that's part of it too. And once you kind of do that, it'll open up a lot of things for you as you move into July, is what I'm kind of thinking or what I'm feeling. Okay. So make sure you click on the link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush or crush or an ex, although it might not be relevant for you guys in this reading because I did mention somebody, but you can always see if this resonated on a personal level, then consider personal reading. My rates, my info, my email are below, and then other things I'll mention, go on my playlist, check out my 2019 to Sun and Moon readings, check out my compatibility readings. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question, and I'm on Facebook and Insta where I upload my weeklies, and you can always message me. Otherwise, I will see you mid-month for your mid-month tune-up. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.